This land is for ecotourism and agriculture. As our chief has stood up and said, we are not compromising, we're not a mining town. We don't deny that we do need energy, and we're trying to find alternative ways of supplying this energy without taking too many compromises for people's health and the longevity of the landscape. So we're saying soil, not oil.
We've got 11 applications across KwaZulu-Natal and the Eastern Cape. These are critical water catchments. And if we allow this process to continue, we stand in danger of basically losing the future water sources, losing our grazing lands, losing our culture. This will be the single biggest disaster in this country if we allow fracking to go ahead.
It is very important for decision makers, for authorities, for politicians, for governments to understand that when people say no, because they have got alternatives and that has got to be respected. People want to protect their land in order to have the land sustainable, providing livelihood to the people, and that is ought to be respected.
Matatiele has been declared a water factory because of the extensive wetlands that we have in the Matatiele local municipal area, over 20,000 hectares all in all. Our major concern is that if prospecting for oil and gas goes ahead here, and then they find what they are looking for, there is going to be a lot of the degradation of these resources that the local communities are dependent on for their livelihoods. Especially, Matatiele is 100% reliant on groundwater for the people of the area.
What we as a Karoo say is, we cannot do this fight against this mining alone. It needs to happen from the whole country.
South Africans, well, I'd say just fight against fracking. Like, do not agree to be like changed, like, because like when they do this fracking, they actually take away what belongs to you. I mean, it may not affect you now, but then it does affect you indirectly. I mean, we are all South Africans. We should all be together fighting against this. And if it was according to me, I would want the whole of South Africa to be here, because I mean, this is an international issue. It's not only South Africa, but then as South Africans, we should do our part as well, like fight against fracking.
There are some others that are affected about this fracking. So I've learned a lot, and I'm willing to take this information back at home and bring more awareness so that we can be aware about fracking.
So my message is, we shouldn't just take the weight from these companies. We shouldn't take what they are saying to us, that there will be job opportunities and stuff. That stuff doesn't happen. We've seen it in many communities. So for now, we should say no fracking, because they have showed us that they're not producing stuff. If they show evidence that they are changing, then we can say we want them to actually frack to a limited extent.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much.